You know, the Supervisor Safety Training Program is kind of one of the cornerstones that we have for introducing our safety systems amongst the fleet. And essentially what it does, it allows us to talk to the core supervisors so that they understand what's important to us and really how to pass that message down to the troops via good conversations, JSAs, hazard identifications, stuff like that, so that we're all on the same page. And ultimately, everybody goes home safely at in the same way they came on the rig.
The guys look out for each other on the rig the same way they look out for their families. Because we spend as much time on the rig with the people we work with as we do with their families. So it becomes accustomed to almost like going home twice. You go home to home, and then you go home back to the rig. So those relationships that are built over time are very much like a family.
That they care about my well-being, and they also care about me doing the right things so that we can all get home like we've come out to go home to our families.
We do the job ultimately because we have families at home, but we also have a family on the rig. And the two of them are much the same. We spend as much time on the rig as we do home. And so it's important to create that culture.
I think the biggest challenge when it comes to safety right now is that we have a world and a market and an industry that's changing so much. You know, a lot of times they're faced with different situations every single day.
It is very important that personnel, offshore or onshore, understand what's expected of them, understand what procedures and policies and standards they are required to follow. You get everyone working toward the goal of a zero-incident workplace by being consistent. You need to continually state the same message, state the same expectation, and that way working safe becomes a value.
So we have to take those fundamental leadership principles and we need to be able to transport those no matter where they operate around the globe in any single situation.
The SSTP program is essentially one of the cornerstones for ensuring that we have a similar safety culture within the organization. It really is a truly critical process.
It's important for me for the management team to be here because it shows that they really care about what they're coming across for us to learn to bring to the rigs.
I'm sure that it's very important to have all the leaders, you know, the top management over here, because the message needs to be cascaded down by the leaders. It shows their commitment, and they sell, you know, better the message of safety by participating to the show, I should say.
What I found important in the training that there's a lot of core values and they have a belief system and they stick to their belief system, and it's been expressed to us in a way that convinces me that they're 100% behind what they have to say.
It's that combined with leadership development and the SSOW courses really is sort of the foundation. It's the cement between the bricks, so to speak, and it's truly very, very important.
We have a really good safety culture on the rig. Our safety record is above board. Everybody that's come on board has told us that, and we're proud of what we've been able to accomplish.
I think the STOP program is important because it keeps everybody safe, no matter who they are, no matter what their rank is.
The quality of safety is always the best. Finishing first or trying to get a job done in a hurry is not always the best way.
The crews we have, everybody's approachable up to OIMs. I've personally seen myself aroused about stop the OIM from doing something.
I just feel like that he makes sure that if he doesn't feel like that it's safe, that he will stop something and make sure that it's safe, because he wouldn't want to lose a life. You know, it's his responsibility for lives on that rig.
As long as everybody's paying attention and following the program, then everybody's safe. And that means he's coming home to us.
being totally incident-free and being totally committed to our vision means living that commitment not only on the rig, but also off the rig. And so having families here, I think is a great element to hold them accountable to the things that they've committed to do professionally.
Families are critical to just the success of any company or any operation. Working offshore can be a very isolated environment. You're away from home. You miss a certain amount of interaction with your family. And by including families in an event such as this, it shows our true commitment to all employees of ENSCO, and we really appreciate the involvement of families.
Meetings like this are, they're needed, so they understand that we shouldn't have to sacrifice our time with our family in order to continue doing our job while we're off the rig.
The company as a whole puts family first and recognizes that everybody that's involved comes from a family, and they want them to feel part of the ENSCO family.
Just to meet other people in the company and to know that ENSCO has a big focus on safety makes me feel that we're included. It's not just my husband working for ENSCO, but all of us are part of the company.
When I see them here making such a huge effort to make sure, to assure that he's safe and everybody else is safe, it makes me feel so much better.
Just knowing that there's safety systems in place gives me peace of mind.
I think I'll be able to put this training to use very quickly.
As soon as I get to the rig, I'll be able to get this training out to my guys.
It's amazing the attitude within the company. Everybody seems to really be on the same page.
The commitment is evident. I was in the SSTP today and had a lot of time to spend a lot of time with the teams here, and the enthusiasm, the vibrancy, the joie de vivre was just really exciting.
It's exciting. I'm looking forward to going forward.